Hey, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your girl, Miss Honey, here to do the second installment of the season 11 reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta. It could have been two parts, but y'all have heard that before, so let me move forward. I want to thank everybody for who checked out my last video, which was part 1. If you are new to my channel, I would absolutely be enthused about you becoming a member of the tribe. Hit that subscription bell. I promise you won't regret it. Also, give me a thumbs up on this video. It's like saying, hey, Miss Honey. And of course, comment down below. Y'all know we love to banter down below and talk about all of the deets. All right, this video is not going to be long, and I'm going to run through some of the things that happened with some of the other ladies, and then we're going to focus on Nene. Like, we gonna get real deep on Nene, because she got me to the point where I really want to slap her face. And anytime somebody gets you to that place where you want to slap their face real hard, not like, a punch or anything like that. I just want to go up here, up in this higher level here, and bring it all the way back and just slap down the side of her cheek. Just wham, give you old big mama slap. That slap that you be like, I don't even, Jesus, is that you? You know what I mean? Like days slap. Like, what day is it? Like, I don't know. Tweety birds around the head. That's what I want to do to Nene. But let's talk about the other ladies. They started out talking with Portia and Candy, talking about all that scuttlebutt that happened with Candy, dragging poor Dennis's name in the beginning because he happened to be a man that loves love and be falling in love with women, and putting their names on his body in tattoo form. And also, it was, Portia was like, everything was rectified, it was cool. And it was like, y'all good now, y'all Gucci now, y'all back cool, like cool. And she was like, well, that was then, this is now. And basically, they back to that cordial stage, because Portia saw all the things that Candy was saying about her, and the things that was going on, like her bringing somebody who clearly didn't like Portia to her place of business to chop it up. But they're my friends, and other friends told me things about you too. See, this is what I was telling y'all about Candy. Candy was the original bone collector. Candy has always been an instigator. Look how cool slick she dropped that tea about Portia having wine. She knew, pointing that out. Now, even though at the time she may not have known that Portia was pregnant, when she came up with this excuse, she knew. So this was all about, was Portia wrong at Todd's birthday party when she was trying to ask the girl what's up, what's tea? I see you over here talking to my man. What's up? What we doing? What's happening? What we talking about? Okay, tried to make it seem like Portia was trying to be violent again, right? This is what Candy's little circle was saying. Even though it was a setup from the girl that don't like Portia, from the chick that don't like Portia, that Candy is, of course, being cool with, because that's how people do. That's how the bullshit roll. You know what I mean? Like, you don't like my friend, and I don't like you, and she don't like you, so me and her gonna be friends, and we gonna both not like you together. That type of thing, right? So anyway, then she gonna say, and you was drinking, you had wine. So I was like, really? So you don't say, I don't know for sure what happened. I know what they told me. I know what you telling me. So let's just dead it. Let's just call it cool. Let's just dead it. We've come this far. No, that's not what you do. You further try to support your friends in that bull crap, your circle in that bull crap, and support them in having kicked this girl out of the party, and you gonna try to sweeten the deal by saying she was drinking. Cause you know that's two different kinds of shades. That's saying you drinking, and when you drink you gonna fight and act all gully and get all ghetto, and you drinking it and you was pregnant at the time. Oh, by the by, that's what she's saying. This the same bullshit that got Phaedra the hating Candy so much with seed and anger, because you know Candy Candy and Todd was hiding all the Apollo's stuff in the garage, and didn't even tell Phaedra about it. And knowing Phaedra looking for the assets and trying to figure out what's going on, she sat on it because a man is friends with Apollo. Okay, I can't take a friend that's always choosing other people over you. Like, okay, so evidently we not cool. Like, you want me to treat us like we cool, but we ain't cool, right? Anyway, Portia knows not cool like that. I'm just saying Candy that type of chick. Portia and Candy is not cool like that, but still Candy that type of chick. Period. And I stand by that. Then Portia talked about Dennis and licking the tattoos. I found Portia to be very delightful this season. A lot of people ain't saying nothing about it. People not giving Portia the props they supposed to be giving her, but Portia has done a 360, and that's what this life is about. It's falling down and getting back up, and Portia has gotten back up beautifully. Okay, so y'all can hold on to all of that hair pulling Portia, and you can hold on to that Portia. You can hold on to the Portia that said a couple of 2-3 things she shouldn't have said against Candy and her good name. You can hold on to that, or you can embrace the Portia that we had before. So Portia that is beautiful, entertaining, funny, and middle of the road. And Portia did an excellent job this second part of this reunion, speaking up and spitting it out and remaining calm and still, you know, being poised. But she called Nene out, and she the only one out of all them ladies, including Candy, who is a big boss woman. She was the only one that full on, even out of Marlo, that called Nene out on everything that she was doing and how she was making them feeling. And y'all got to give it to Portia for that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Marlo come out and Tanya a little cute. I wish she would have stood up. I guess when they get ready to leave the couch, we'll get to see Tanya stand up. But I really love that one shoulder with, oh, I don't know what that was. It was like a combing, like someone that took the fabric and bent it into a cone, and it was beautiful. I really love that little piece there. That was really, really nice. I love the color on her. Her makeup was beautiful. Her hair was done nicely. It wasn't the star of the show, and it wasn't a shrinking violet. I think Tanya did a good job dressing for the show, especially since it's her first reunion. I like the way Tanya handled herself with Nene. That Marlo. First of all, I don't trust nothing in LeMay. And I'm sure that's what that was. That looked like LeMay. It looked like gold, old gold, or bronzish LeMay. Ooh. I hate myself some LeMay. Ooh. That's back in the day. That's back in the day. Your whole dress was made out of LeMay. Ooh, that's shiny. Well, she had like a mesh top on, and underneath the top or on top of the top, she had a gold LeMay piece of fabric that was either ruched here or tied here, like, you know. What was that? Well, I was like, what is that on? And then I saw as the show went on, it had big, shiny, medallion-like appliques of gold on it too, like polka dot, big, large polka dots. What is that? That is it. What is that? Is that Party City? That's like old Party City costuming. It looked like something you would tie around your head to be Jack Sparrow for a Halloween. You know what I'm saying? And then it looked like she had the same thing tied to the side like a skirt. like a skirt. I said, girl. And I'm telling you, I saw that leave out. It looked like she had leave out raising up off of them tracks. Marlo is just trash to me. She just trash to me. No. She tried to stick up for Nene. She tried to ride that middle of the road. But what I don't like about Marlo is Marlo like to come for other people. She really thought she was going to pick on Eva, and Eva got those edges. Then she turned her sights on Shamari, and Shamari keep getting them edges. She keep grabbing those edges. Shamari was like, you might take me out, but you going to know you been in a fight with me, baby. And she let her have it. She the one brought that old tight skirt, that gold lame skirt up. I was like, girl, be quiet. Hush up. Marlo get on my nerves. Okay, so... you know, they talked about the bad wig party and all of that, but we're going to talk about that. This is the most important thing. They bring Greg out, okay? Now, you know, Nene shading the girls all along. All along, she's shading the girls. She being passive-aggressive. You know, she say what she want to say and saying something to Marlo and, you know, and all of that. When they get ready to say something, oh, that's fine. Oh, whatever. Okay, sure. Oh, fine. Oh, well, I apologize if that hurt your feelings. You know, just in other words, you being dismissive. You being dismissive. Okay? Greg come out and they talked to him about his cancer diagnosis, how he felt about you know, things being discussed in social media, how he felt about people, you know, her saying that he's grouchy, and they going to counseling so they don't use the grouchy word anymore. He's really trying to stay in this positive place, even if it means showing his soft underbelly, meaning apologize, meaning trying to be apologetic. And she's steady acting like he has, you know, set fire to her drawers with her in them. She really did. Then she brought up the fact that Greg had cheated. I don't know if she brought it up or Andy brought it up or somebody brought it up. Maybe it was on social media where he cheated. Come to find out, this was many years ago, and they've moved past this. They moved past it. He said he's healed from it, and he's moved on. He's learned from it. And they asked Nene if she have, and she just like, oh, okay. So the cancer bothering you, the fact that he's acting like he has cancer, he has mood swings like he is taking chemotherapy, and he is consistently in a place where he is just not feeling good. Okay, all right, not feeling great. If he's anything like my mama, the chemo ruined her taste buds for a long time. It took her a long time to get her taste buds back. Everything didn't have a taste, or it tasted metallic. I mean, the things that they body go through. Chemo is poison. Y'all know that, right? You know they giving your body poison to kill the cancer, the cancer cells. Will kill everything good as well. Wipes you out. Some people never get their hair back. Some people never get their sexual function back. Okay? All of this, but that's irrelevant. That's me talking about Greg. How dare I focus on Greg, what Greg might be going through. Okay, so he can't have cancer. He can't be grouchy. And she mad about something she long since forgave him about, or said she forgave him about and moved on from it. Okay, and he's trying to say, you know, we're going to counseling. I want this to work. I love my wife. I don't want to see her upset. Well, she upset too, because one time she called him and said that she was coming down there, and he told her, don't come. Don't come. And I could see how it would hurt her feelings for him to say don't come, but at the same time, girl, it ain't like you breaking your neck. Because in the same beat, Andy asked you a question from a viewer that said, why do you travel when Greg is so sick? Why are you traveling? And she said, well, if I don't travel, Greg don't eat. And the look on his face, they tell us that they not sleeping in the same bedroom. You know, at first, they wasn't sleeping in the same bed because he had a colostomy bag. But he's long since had that removed, and she's still in the other bedroom. She's still in the other bedroom. Because Greg can't be the man her that she want him to be. physically down there. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's one of the main reasons why, is because he's not physically there to do for her. He's not physically there to do with her, and he's not physically there to do her. This is all Greg's fault. How dare Greg get sick? How dare Greg? She said, oh, the things weren't great between them before he got sick. Okay. You looking for a reason to get the hell out of Dodge, Nene, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself for it. It's nothing wrong with you tilling the soil that you own until it's time for you to move forward. Greg say, even if we not a great married couple, I hope we can always still be great friends. And it seemed like it pissed her off that he's staying positive, but that's a key component to healing and getting better, is staying positive. But she ain't having that. She ain't having positivity and joy from nobody. She don't want nobody else to be happy. She don't want nobody else to be joyful. And she don't want none of her friends socializing with each other. She don't want them to talk amongst themselves. She don't. That was a whole big thing with her and Tanya. She feel like Tanya work in the room like she hoeing with these girls. You know what I'm saying? Like she a hoe is chilly, then she's sleeping with all the football players. No, she's showing herself to be friendly. If you want a friend, you show yourself to be a what? Friend. And you tell the girl she working, so they can't talk to nobody else either. They can't be friends. They can't have happiness and joy on their own without you stepping on it or snatching it down and slamming it hard to the ground and spitting on it. They can't be friends with each other. Greg can't have cancer. He can't be sick. Can't nobody ask you no questions. Can't nobody look at you. The fish can't jump out the pond. You ain't never wrong. We trying to unpack the show, the bulk of which you were the topic of conversation. And we can't even unpack it because you refusing to discuss it. You being dismissive. Telling the girls, all the girls over there on Portia's side of the couch are trying to get a peach, darling. They're trying to get a peach. If you had any control over getting somebody a peach, you'd have got that scallywag sitting next to you a peach by now. By now, because she run around zipping in and out of your rectum. Okay, like she the housekeeper. I'm so disappointed in Nene. And I believe, I really do believe that this is who she is, because Cynthia went to mention it. Cynthia went to say, you do have a way of just throwing your friends away if they do something that you don't like. You're going to look up, girl, you're going to find yourself alone. You're going to find yourself alone. But the type of women that these ladies are, no matter my feelings about Candy or not, her being the instigator, the type of women these ladies are, if Nene came to them in true need, they would do it. They might talk about her later about it, but they gonna do it. They gonna help her out, but because they all good girls, really, like basically they all good people. You know what I'm saying? They all got their ways, but wouldn't nobody do them like Nene doing them. She don't want to answer the phone. Then they was trying to talk to them, even if they trying to support her, but then you won't make your whole storyline about not being supported. They tried to ask her to give Marlo an apology before coming out, because she came all the way out there and Nene didn't want to answer the door. And she was like, no, I did not apologize. Marlo was like, nah, I don't think I did get one. I don't remember. I looked around for an apology, but I didn't see one on laying around on the floor nowhere. Yeah, so Nene was like, okay, bitch. Really, bitch? Really? Okay. That's fine. I apologize, my dear. You know, I was just like it's acid on her skin. It burns her up. It burns her up. She really thinks she sits high and looks low down on everybody else. I'm going to discuss whatever I want on social media. Bump Greg. I'm going to discuss Greg's business. Bump Greg. Okay? You looking for a way out, Nene. When he said, I want us to at least be good friends, and he wanted to save the marriage, and you said, I'm not saying anything about anything right now. You trying to ease your way out of that situation, and you think you're going to find somebody that's going to do you right and going to lay it down and put it down, and you're going to have everything you want. But you're going to get over there to the other side of that street, and you're going to see that that grass is not green at all. It look green from way over there, but when you get up on it, it's brown and dusty and dry, Nene, and that's all that you deserve. Oh, you done shook my doggone twist loose. That's all that you deserve after the way you carried on and embarrassed your husband. You left him no dignity. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. But the thing about it is Greg made you look real stupid. He made you look like a real fool, Nene. He really did. Because you know what the more venom you gave him, he kept heaping them hot coals. Heaping that kindness. Heaping that tenderness on you. And you so used to it. You so used to him laying it down at your feet that you feel okay throwing it to the side. Like there's plenty more where that came from. But there will come a day, ma'am. There will come a day. And you gonna regret that you acted so ugly to that man. I promise you that. I promise you that. But let's talk about Portia, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Now, Portia had just about had it. She had just about had it. She really had. Now, you know Portia don't know all her words. She know what she's saying. She might not know the correct word to word it. But she said, Nene, you act like we indispensable. And it was like, dispensable. The word you're looking for is dispensable. Yeah, dispensable. We have all reached out for you. I have prayed for you. Me and my fiance have prayed for you, and my mother has prayed for you. We all wanted the best for you and Greg. Okay, all these ladies on this couch, we have all supported you. We have all been there for you, even despite the fact that you've been rejecting us. And for you to sit here and give us a big F you like we don't count, like we don't matter, that's a problem. That's a problem. And to me, the lady should have been like, absolutely, that is correct. We are sick of it. But Candy be over there, whistle stop quiet. You know, Cynthia was shaking her head, and Eva was kind of shaking her head, and Tanya was the same way. They were supporting her in that way, but I feel like they should have said, Nene, this has got to stop. You can't keep doing us like this. See, because Nene can't carry this show by herself. And if she got 6 new people, I promise you it's going to be a completely different situation for you. So since you're the one common denominator that's making all the ladies unhappy, and they didn't have an absolutely horrible season when you weren't gone in terms of numbers, what's to keep them, why keep you there? Why keep you there? Why keep you there? Why keep you there? You're a dead weight. Every room you come in, you sit in the middle of it and you steam slightly. Like a big old pile of poop. Anyway, let me get off of that. Y'all, that's all that happened. I was proud of Portia. I really was proud of Portia. I enjoyed that shade back and forth with Shamari and Marlo. That was fun. That was, you know, something. Except all that dryness. Something to break up all that dryness Nene was giving. Ugh. Y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. Do y'all see what I'm saying about Candy? Candy is a real instigator. Like, she's slick with it, but she a real piece of work. Shout out to Tony Roberts on IG. She's a real piece of work. I see it. I see it, and I feel like because she's not as loud, she's not as verbally aggressive as Nene is, or as you know, defensive and attitudinal as Sheree was, people don't really look at her as being an instigator, or look at her as being a bone collector, being shady like that. But she is. She totally is. She totally is. I'm telling you. So y'all tell me what you think. Put it down below. Let me know. I'm prepared to be wrong, y'all. But until next time, honeybees.